This is Sloof at the VMworld 2014, and I'm joined by Benjamin Treiber. Benjamin, how are you?
I'm fine, Eric. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks. So Benjamin is working for DataCore software.
That's
it's storage virtualization. I don't know the company real well. What are you guys doing?
Well, DataCore has been around for 16 years, and we've been making storage virtualization. DataCore software, in a nutshell, is like a hypervisor for your storage. We insert a layer of abstraction between your applications and the storage they consume, and we use that layer of abstraction to address the three main problems facing storage consumers today. One is it going to be fast enough? Another is it always going to be there when I need it? And lastly, am I getting the best utilization out of my investment that I possibly can? Okay.
So does it work with hypervisors like vSphere or?
Any hypervisor, any storage. We work with them all.
Is it NFS based or iSCSI based, or what technique is used to bring the blocks to the server?
Well, DataCore speaks the universal language of SCSI. So that means that we can communicate over fiber channel, we can communicate over iSCSI, we can even communicate within the server if you choose to install our software directly on the server. Again, that's your option. We're software only, so we can go anywhere.
Can you show us a little demo of this product?
Absolutely. This is DataCore's user interface. It's a single pane of glass entry into your virtual SAN or your SAN virtualization environment. My favorite screen is this one right here, which is where I come to for at-a-glance, up-to-the-minute information about the health of my SAN environment in general, the hardware and the peripheral software as well. In this case, I see that I have a data pool that needs attention. If I double-click on it, it's context sensitive so that I'm taken right to the area that needs my attention. In this case, I see that I only have 25% free in my available pool space because I've got a large amount reserved. If I want to add additional resource to this pool, it's as easy as a right mouse click and adding a flash disk array to this pool. So now I've increased my resource. You'll see here that originally I had SAS disk in this pool. Now I'm adding flash disk technology, which means now that I can auto tier. Another feature of our software allows me to specify that this storage is higher performing than the other storage in my pool. DataCore, being in the data path, acknowledges that and then places the customer's data on the storage that's best suited for the workload at hand.
That's cool.
It is very cool. We call that sublun auto tiering. It not only works within the frame of storage, but it works amongst the frames, amongst all the storage in your environment.
So let's talk about caching a little bit.
Okay.
Do you also do caching in memory or only on SSD and read and write? How does it work?
Very good question. DataCore leverages the memory, the RAM that's in the host on which we're installed, and we create from that a sophisticated disk cache. So we use that RAM as the resting place, if you will, for our virtual disks that ultimately get staged to your storage pool. However, that RAM serves as the virtual disk, so your applications are writing to RAM at RAM speeds, not solid-state disk at solid-state disk speeds. Don't get me wrong, solid-state disk is very fast technology, but RAM is 5 times faster. 5 times.
So it's first written to RAM, and then it will be distributed to the SSDs and redistributed to other hosts?
Or perhaps the SAS disk. If SSD is the performance that workload requires, it'll be SSD. But if that workload doesn't need the superior performance, it'll go to SAS or SATA, whatever you have available that's set up.
Does this user interface also shows things like latency and a number of MBs?
Let's go back to my favorite screen here. Under System Health, if I look at the bandwidth overview, I can see at a glance the workload as it exacts on various elements or objects within my system. Now, right now, it looks like I've got a pretty no, I'm running I/O here, so I should be seeing updates here any minute. I've got a very light load running for the show today. Okay, here we go. I'm starting to collect and display some data there. Okay, but I can also look at other screens like live performance here, which shows me at a glance how hard or how easily my DataCore nodes are handling the workload of my entire SAN environment. And I can, just like everything else in DataCore, I can drill down to the exact component to see exactly where my I/O is flowing at any given time. Everything you see here in real time, I can record as well and export that to other programs that might do analysis for trending, for storage acquisition, for chargeback, and things of that nature.
Is it also the perfect match for VDI environments, because you need a lot of IOPS there?
VDI environments are well suited to storage virtualization for two reasons. Because we're moving the storage closer to the VDI itself by using DataCore's virtualization, but secondly, because we use that cache. And VDI, although it's a lot of I/O, it's a lot of the same I/O over and over again. It's very, very optimized or very targeted towards cache.
Okay, great. Well, Benjamin, many thanks for the interview. It looks like a great product and I would love to get my hands on it sometime.
Okay, Eric, thank you. We've got a download on our website. You can download it and kick the tires for 30 days.
We'll do that, thanks.
All right.